What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to give my final expectations, predictions, and more for Ubisoft Forward 2022. Now, as I say for most of these videos, I am going to be co-streaming the Ubisoft event. It's on Saturday, September 10th. I normally go live about an hour before these events start, so if you guys want to watch it with me, we'll kind of have like a pre-show, and then we'll watch it together, and we'll go from there. So make sure you guys come back to the channel. In terms of what I'm expecting and what I hope to see here, well, obviously it's going to be a lot of Assassin's Creed, right? So let's get Assassin's Creed out of the way and then go to the other Ubisoft properties. I've talked a lot about Assassin's Creed this entire past week. I've been having a lot of fun with it, to be honest with you, but I am kind of like half and half. Like, I'm really excited for the AC stuff, and I'm also really excited to see, can they have some surprises there beyond Assassin's Creed and do other things. But obviously I'm really looking forward to seeing Mirage. I hope that we get to see, I would say, like a trailer kind of like spliced in with gameplay. I'd imagine we do. I don't know if we'll get a release date. The rumor has always been it's 2023, but I believe at one point this game was actually supposed to be late 2022, and then it was maybe pushed. Maybe a similar situation to like an Avatar thing, where they were both supposed to come out in like, October, November, December, and they were both pushed to next year. So we'll see if we get Mirage like in the first half of next year, and if we do, it's probably a 50-50, maybe 60-40% chance that we get the date at this event. Now, I'm not an insider, right? There were people that were able to see what Ubisoft is going to show us on Saturday, specifically for Assassin's Creed. And so maybe there is already a date and people actually saw it. But again, I'll give it kind of like a 60-40 prediction. Of course, there's the other rumored Assassin's Creed games, the one that's in Japan, the one that's in like the Witch Hunt era, which I think is just absolutely phenomenal, VR. So again, it's going to be a lot of Assassin's Creed. It is Ubisoft Forward, but the main focus of the event is obviously going to be on showing not just Mirage, but also it seems like a lot of Assassin's Creed Infinity, that the next game that comes after, the more live service-esque game, although however the heck Assassin's Creed ends up doing it, it may not be what we think of when we think of live service. They could be doing their own thing. And that's the Assassin's Creed part. So hopefully some trailers, hopefully some gameplay specifically for Mirage, and hopefully a release date. In terms of everything else, when we know Skull and Bones is going, this one's weird / like, well, it makes sense for Skull and Bones to go, right? Because the game comes out in 2 months. This has been a game that has been around for over 5 years. I've actually covered this, and I like to give myself a pat on the back because I don't know how many other people do this. I covered this 5 years ago at that E3 when it was first announced, and, from that point on, I've been talking about this game. This is the last event. This is the last time that this game can show up at a Ubisoft event before it releases. Regardless of the quality, and God knows that this game could be either god-awful or it could probably be like okay, like a middle of the road kind of game. Hopefully it's more that, right? That's what I'm hoping for. But I don't know what you really could do here. Maybe some sort of early access / a beta / a demo, like something like that would be a cool out of left field announcement. So that's what I'm, again, like expecting to see it. No. Hoping to see it. Yeah, I think I'm hoping to see, hey, play early access end of October, early November. I mean, the game comes out November 8th, so maybe even mid-October. But again, there's so many other games in October that even if they kind of move the date up by letting people play it early or whatever ends up happening, right? There's still other games to compete with. But last time we'll see it, probably one more trailer, like a launch-like trailer, and maybe we can get some sort of beta, early access thing. In terms of off-the-wall predictions, because I think like a Mario Rabbids makes sense, right? That's a Ubisoft published game that's coming out in October, I think October 20th. I'd like to see one of Splinter Cell, the remake of the first game, or Beyond Good and Evil 2. We know from rumors, and I guess, we know and rumors, that sentence doesn't always sound the greatest, right? But it seems probable that there's been like playtesting that's gone on for Beyond Good and Evil 2. With that being said, they also hired basically like a narrative director, somebody to really craft the story. So to say that this game is anywhere near done is a lie, because it's not even close. Probably 2 or 3 years away. However, it seems like if you combine the rumors, this game is finally on the right track. After being in development hell for its entire life, it seems like it's come out of it. So when I say Beyond Good and Evil 2, I'm not talking about, again, like a release date or anything nuts, just like a new trailer to show the game's still alive, because if you don't pay attention to these very specific smaller things on the internet, you wouldn't even know that there could have been a playtest for this game, right? So some sort of trailer to show the masses the game is still, like, it's okay. The game's in a fine condition. It's still alive. It's gonna take still a while, but, like, it's there, right? So something like that. And then Splinter Cell, again, we know, they're remaking the first game. It'd be cool to see. Now, again, it hasn't been all that long since we really found that out, so I don't know if it'd be too soon for a trailer. But again, how many people know about, like, press releases? Because it was kind of like an informal press release that it was said, or like on Twitter and stuff. Maybe a teaser trailer, like a all CG teaser trailer, again, for the masses to kind of show them. One other, off the wall prediction. Maybe the Star Wars game, the Ubisoft Star Wars game. Now, that's the one that's going to be a lot like The Division, right? I think it's made from that same developer. And it doesn't seem like that game's going to be ready for at least like another year and a half, 2 years. But, I mean, it's getting closer, and I'm sure they've been working on it enough where they could show us some things, like a trailer. So that one wouldn't be too wild. I feel like that would be like a good closing act of the event. And then, of course, there's Avatar, which, we don't really know what's going on with that game. It was supposed to come out, but the way they delayed it kind of signals like the game is maybe nowhere near close. I guess nowhere near. Like, they needed to delay it 6, 8, 12 months. It's not like a 2-month delay. It's not a few week delay. It was enough of a delay to signal the game was definitely not ready, but they may have tried to force it out because of the movie in December. And they made the right move, and they said, all right, we're not going to do that. We're not going to release it in a horribly unfinished state. We're going to push it down the road a little bit. So maybe something new there, because if you think about it, we only have that, like, 3-minute trailer. That's it. We have the 3-minute trailer. We knew, again, like, based off what they said, that it was supposed to come out this year, probably around, like, November, and then we know it's delayed. That's kind of it, though. I mean, I think you could give a new trailer for it to start getting people excited, and then second half of next year, you really start pushing it, and it releases in the second half of next year. So that's kind of a little vertical slice of what I think we could see in this Ubisoft Forward. Again, most of it is going to be Assassin's Creed, I'd argue. I don't know this. Again, these are all predictions. Probably 50-60% of the show, I'd imagine, is just Assassin's Creed. And the other half, or even less than half, again, fired away. Skull and Bones, Avatar, Mario Rabbids, like a launch trailer, things like that, and call it a day. And I think that could actually be a really, really good event. This event could kind of be a low-key, awesome event, even compared to some of the other bigger dogs. It could really still be very solid. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Make sure you guys are subscribed, bell icon turned on so you know when all these videos go up. If you want to follow or support me anywhere else, all my social media is in the description below. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all on the next one.